Girl Doe City, you know I'm back with another video, and if y'all want to get high, come roll with me. Now y'all know the last video I did on this topic, Supreme Jr., you feel me, came out and he was talking crazy, you know, about 50, you know, disrespecting Irv Gotti. Now a lot of people have been going back and forth with why they feel like 50 is right, why they feel like 50 is wrong. But one of the biggest things I said in my last video is that Supreme Jr., like, why are you even saying anything when your daddy and 50 got like a history of beef? You feel me? So it's just kind of like crazy for you to even come out and try to say, yo, he's crazy for talking crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But we here to like react to Supreme himself calling from prison. And you know, we finna react to that video. And I also want to react to Supreme Jr. actually speaking about his dad and what his dad said for him to do in this circumstance. All right, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the video and the channel. Let's get to it.
Display of my son Kyle Robertson. I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robertson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him. But I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence. He had a choice, me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense. If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone.
Supreme McGriff, he said, I love you,
Sorry, Junior. I already ruined you.
So his daddy just basically came out and said, yo, listen, man, we not backing what Lil Bull is saying. You feel me? That's tough. That is very tough. It's a lot of fatherless child running around the streets. You know, I said this in the last video. You know, a lot of this gang banging, street violence, all of that is cool until you go to jail for decades and you miss out on raising your own child. You trying to raise your kid behind bars is not the wave, right? But this is what happens in our community a lot.
If I said I was smoking on your mother, your grandfather, nigga, I'll be wrong, right? People gotta know when it's a time to, and a place to joke and be serious and, like, you know, like, my man Irv is in the hospital right now and you making jokes on Instagram, but you want people to sympathize with you because you got 9 times. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like, shit is not a game, not a joke, man. People really love Irv, man. So we gonna see you. But on another note, Irv is one of the most influential, important people in the hip hop game ever. He had something to do with Jay-Z, Ja Rule, DMX, Ashanti. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget who Irv and Murder Inc. was to the culture, right? Now is the time for no jokes.
I think this is what he said while his dad is speaking on him like this. You know what I'm saying? When he said that whole, if we said we were smoking on your moms, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad his dad is low-key saving his life. You know what I'm saying? Saving his life. Like, you know, from behind bars.
We need energy and we want Irv to push through and make it through, man. We not going for none of that slander, none of them jokes, man, because it's not the time for that, bro.
Irv not here no more, man. His family don't do the talking on the social media, internet shit. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm going to be the one that talk and say the shit that need to be said. Because everybody else seemed to be either a fan of his or scared of him. So I'm gonna be the one that say what needs to be said. My pops don't like this. Irv ain't really like this. Ja Rule making money. He ain't really, you feel me? I'm gonna be the one. I'm the one that's on, yeah, it's gonna be me. I'm not involved. I'm heavily involved. Anything that has anything to do with mines, I'm involved. That's what y'all don't get. I'm involved. He talk about me every chance he get. I can pull up 7 interviews. So I'm gonna always say something back. We gonna always have the energy.
And why y'all idiots is in the comments keep talking about, yo, Irv got him shot and this person got it. Bro, he know who did that to him. He used this whole shit to make a music career and have a gimmick, bro. My pops and Irv never got indicted, never got convicted for that shit. None of that shit, boy. Y'all gotta stop. Yo, people trying to come home, man. Stop talking about who got who, this and that. Like, bro, he know who did that to him, bro. Dry snitching. He tried to get Jimmy Hinchman, my pops, and all of them indicted, convicted. What he did, whatever he had to do to get them locked up, because he was terrified. My pops and Irv ain't have nothing to do with that, bro. He know who did that to him. Y'all gotta stop spreading that narrative that Preem did this to him, and no, he didn't, bro. He know who did it to him. Stop it, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't really feeling what he doing to Lil Meech, bro. I don't like that shit, man. That's an innocent kid, man. You seen how Lil Meech was acting when he got caught in the airport. Yo, that's not my gun. Yo, please. Like, you know he's an innocent kid, man. Like, you're not supposed to expose him and do that to him. He violated Lil Meech, and that's crazy. But this is to be expected. Look how he treat his own son. Look how he treat his son's baby mothers. I'm telling y'all this right now. I don't wish death on nobody. I don't play about that death shit. But he gonna... it's going to be a lonely, painful one, excruciating one for him. And the only person that's going to be at the nigga funeral is Tony Ayo and Uncle Murder. Those are the only 2 niggas that's going to be at the funeral. He OD'ing on Lil Meech, man.
I did see a video of him actually, what do you call it, backing down, you know what I'm saying? After his pops came out and said what he said.
My dad sent to me yesterday, and, you know, it hit me a certain type of way, like emotionally. I didn't really know if I was going to say anything back. I didn't know how to approach it. I spoke to so many different people. I got so much different feedback, but ultimately I had to sit with myself and really understand and grasp the frustration of a hard-headed son. Over the last 6 to 7 years, he's been begging me and pleading with me, yo, chill out, stop. Yo, get off the internet. Yo, help me do this, do that. And, you know, I went against that. And subconsciously, I was doing it because I wanted to reach him in another way. Like, I just felt like I wanted attention. And the attention that I wanted, I got the attention, but at what cost? Like, I want to mend the relationship with my dad. And I'm not mad at what he said. Everything he said was accurate. Me engaging in stuff that doesn't concern me, or me trying to, you know, I was a son trying to stick up for his dad and his dad's friends, but I didn't need to do that, because sometimes not saying anything is saying everything, and, you know, silence is golden, and, you know, all those sayings like that. So I needed that message yesterday to kind of close that chapter and move on to the next phase of my life, and you know, take accountability and you know, move on and understand and enjoy the rest of the time that we have here on earth, because we don't know how long we're gonna be on earth. And the biggest thing is accountability for my actions. And he wasn't wrong for nothing he said. Like, he was
I'm glad his dad came out and actually made a public statement, because it does give that he is like sending threats like, yo, we gonna see you, and, you know, stuff like that is kind of crazy, like, especially with how crazy this whole thing has been. You feel me?
I love everybody, and at the end of the day gotta end.
This is a very sticky situation. You feel me? As I said, rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers, Irv Gotti, everybody that, you know what I'm saying, that had the shittier end of the stick in this situation. But I would like to say this. I love accountability. this is what accountability looks like. You know what I'm saying? We can say all we want to say, but I'm looking at it from all sides, right? He just said, yo, I just wanted attention. I wanted to connect to my dad in a different way. This kid is a kid that probably didn't even grow up with his pops, bro. Like, how long has Supreme been in jail? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, not to take away anything he said, but let's just be real. I said this before. I'm like, this is just a cry for attention, right? This is a cry for attention. A lot of these boys, they're raising themselves. A lot of these girls and boys raising themselves because there's a lot of broken homes. You feel me? And, you know, this next generation, we got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better that off of your choices of being in the street, of you picking up that gun, of you, you know, putting somebody out, you know what I'm saying? Just off of the fact that, you know, you from the hood and you in the gang, you know what I mean? Like, we got to steer away from that direction. You feel me? And I feel like that's just accountability. Supreme coming out saying something, I think that's very, you know, that's big of him to say, yo, like, you know, he's about pushing peace. You know, I love to see our OGs that was in the street done violated the street, and nowadays they're like, yo, let's push peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. That whole thing about gangsters moving silence, you know what I'm saying? That's a real thing. You feel me? And let's be real, like, he could have came out and could have like, nah, out of here, like, my dad, this, that, and the third. He agreed with his pops, and he seen what he did was wrong. And it is what it is, man. Put at the bottom what y'all feel like about the situation, man. Like, you know, I send my prayers just to Irv Gotti's family and stuff, and, you know, the kids and his wife that got to see this, and it's just a lot going on, man. But yeah, let's get it, let's go, man. It's your girl Do City. Let's get it, let's go.
Lakewood means rewind, a gunshot means forward. You requested it, so.